What's up, guys? This is your Tuesday tip of the week, and this week we are talking about handstand push-ups. Now, we're gonna go through a lot like we did for the muscle up for about a 3-week series, and I'm gonna provide you guys with some go-to drills that I really am a fan and a firm believer in implementing for my classes during a workout and also for my classes as accessory work that will help them further their journey to being able to do an RX strict or kipping handstand push-up down the road. So the first one this week is going to be from a box, and it's just a box handstand push-up. Now, the unique thing about this is it's all about the setup and execution. So when you guys do this exercise, it's important to understand that the more upright your midline or the more over your shoulders that your hips align, the more difficult the movement will be. When you guys do any kind of press upside down, it's unique in regards to the way that your shoulder blade and your scapula are gonna maneuver around your ribs. And it makes it very different than a shoulder press with a barbell and or even with a dumbbell. So in order to improve this specific pressing pattern, we gotta get upside down and actually do it. Now, as you think about the setup and execution, another thing I want you to think about is as you lower your head, I want you to essentially be making a triangle with your head and then your two hands on the floor. So every time you lower, your head should move forward, and every time you press, just like a barbell, it should come through the window that your arms are creating in the lockout. So you want to think ears aligned with the arms so that we're fully stacked at the top. And if you do this, it's going to make the movement more challenging, but also more rewarding and have greater carryover into freestanding handstand push-ups, freestanding headstands, handstand walking, etc. You get the idea. So the first one is from the box. You can look at the video and you'll notice, hopefully through my movement, you'll see the varying difficulty of higher hips, more difficult, from the toes, more difficult, and then on the knees, out with the hands, it's gonna decrease the stress or the strain on the arms, and it's gonna make it a bit more easy for higher volume. What I suggest is for you guys to scale to a rep scheme that you feel very challenged, so it has to be hard, it can't just be mindlessly moving, from 3 to 4 sets, and you're gonna range somewhere between 8 to 12 repetitions. So we're thinking on the side of time under tension and hypertrophy in regards to physiological response. The other scale is going to be with a barbell. Now, I'm a big fan of this, it's pretty new to me, but I've played with it with some of my classes. It allows them to keep moving. The setup's pretty simple with just securing a barbell into the rack, and then you're just gonna kind of either cartwheel up or just put your hands on the floor and then step your feet onto the barbell. It creates a little bit more of an upright position, so it can be more challenging, and also you can spot yourself with your legs. The same things to consider: hands closer, hips higher, more difficult; hands further out, more bend in the leg, more bend through the hip, easier for pressing through the arms. And then you'll even notice at the end, I actually pull my leg away, and this decreases the amount that my lower body can contribute to my upper body, and it makes it more difficult. So again, we're thinking about varying difficulties. Now, I've even got a fellow coach, Nick Sorrell. You guys should follow him on Instagram, look him up, and with brute strength, he's got the ability to scale, show you a scaled box handstand push-up and lift his feet up. So it's essentially like this L headstand into a handstand push-up. It's amazing, but it shows you the ability to actually be able to press up and have extreme difficulty even though you're scaling to a box. It gets a bad rap because it doesn't look as cool. People want to strap themselves to bands or stack up 3 to 4 handstand or abmat sit-up pads under their head, and this shortens the range of motion. We got to train full range of motion in order to be strong in that full range. So we're attacking handstand push-up for the weeks to come. Tune in, watch the videos, apply it to your training. Both drills, 3 to 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Make it hard.